We'll now, inshallah, have a presentation by the Family Support Services Subcommittee. For that, I would like to call up Sister Asya Somji and Sister Zainab Sulaiman for their presentation, which will be held on the ladies' side. By Muhammad wa al Muhammad salawat.
Assalamu alaikum. Kushali Mubarak. I know we're all eager to get to biryani, but if you could just spare a few minutes with us. For those who may not know me, I'm Asya Somji, and I'm currently the team lead, one of the team lead members for Family Support Services of HIC, also known as FSS. I'm here today with one of our dedicated team members, Zainab Sulaiman. We'd like to take a few minutes of your time to share more insight on what we do as a committee, and what we want to bring to our community, inshallah. I'd like to first introduce you to our team. So Hassan and I are the leads of the committee. Within our team are 2 subcommittees. If I can have my amazing team members stand up when I call your name, please. Thank you. Our marriage support team includes Kashif and Jabeen Sheikh. There's Jabeen. And Mahtab Manekia. I don't think Mahtab is in town right now. Kashif and Jabeen, who have previously been a part of FSS over the years, have both completed training seminars with Brother Murtaza Bachu and Sister Mirzia Hassan. They've also gone through classes through the Rahma Institute on pre- and post-marital counseling. Jabeen also holds a degree in psychology and a license in social work, so we're very lucky to have them on our team. Mahtab holds a master's degree in marriage and family therapy with a specialization in clinical mental health. She is passionate about breaking the stigma around counseling in the community and is an avid advocate for seeking help. She welcomes individuals and couples to reach out to her for counseling services and support. And we'll have her contact info at the end of the presentation, inshallah. Our mental health committee includes Zainab and Hussein Sulaiman and Sakina and Muhammad Datu. Sakina? Sakina holds degrees in speech pathology, audiology, and psychology, and is currently pursuing graduate studies in clinical mental health counseling and marriage and family therapy. She combines her expertise in mental health with research on systemic racism and spirituality. She's truly an asset to our team. Beyond the qualifications of our team members, what truly matters most is our shared passion and commitment to support our growing community. We are deeply dedicated to offering the education and resources necessary for individuals, families, and couples to grow, heal, and thrive within a nurturing, faith-based environment. Some of our goals as a committee include promoting mental health and well-being. We want to provide a judgment-free environment to discuss mental health concerns, helping the community learn strategies to manage stress, anxiety, and depression, blending faith and mental health support to empower you toward emotional resilience, strengthening marriages by helping to rebuild and nurture relationships through better communication and mutual understanding, equipping couples with the tools to build a strong foundation for a fulfilling partnership. Supporting families. Our goal is to strengthen bonds and resolve conflicts between parents, children, and extended family members. This includes providing support for parents navigating modern challenges while staying rooted in Islamic values and encouraging compassion, justice, and mutual respect within the family unit. Reducing stigma around seeking help by normalizing mental health conversations within our community, demonstrating that seeking support aligns with Islamic principles of self-care and problem solving. And lastly, faith-based approach. We are committed to delivering care that is guided by faith-based values, ensuring that every aspect of our approach reflects compassion, integrity, and a deep sense of purpose. Our goal is to offer support that not only addresses physical and emotional needs, but also supports your spiritual well-being. Some of the services that we aim to provide are faith-based and expert-guided events. This would combine Islamic teachings with evidence-based mental health practices. This includes seminars, panel discussions, and interactive sessions. Sessions would be led by qualified mental health professionals and scholars who integrate Islamic values into their approach. Structured workshops featuring guest speakers. This would include hands-on interactive workshops focusing on topics like spousal selection, marital relationships, parenting, and mental health concerns, youth challenges, and self-care. Community support groups and individualized support. Community support groups is something new that we would like to initiate in the community with your help. We hope to hold support groups that will act as safe, confidential spaces for individuals to share experiences and find encouragement among peers. For individualized support, we can provide contacts or ourselves for one-on-one guidance tailored to your specific needs. Referrals to licensed professionals can be made if more intensive care is needed. And lastly, our wellness podcast, which Zainab will share more about shortly. So a little bit more about our marriage support team. Many have asked, what exactly does marriage support mean? Okay. So whether you're preparing for marriage, engaged, or already married, the marriage support team is here to offer the guidance and tools you need for a healthy and fulfilling partnership. Some ways we hope to achieve this include pre-marriage and marriage workshops. This would be to set the foundation before marriage, ideal for engaged couples, but always open to those who are already married or not yet in a relationship. This would cover everything from Islamic guidance, understanding your partner's values and goals, to practical relationship skills. Couples counseling is something that we offer. I know many have asked. So we have couples counseling for engaged and married couples. Counseling services are designed to help couples navigate challenges at any stage. We highly encourage engaged couples to take advantage of the support resources we have to offer before getting married. Studies show that premarital counseling increases the quality of marriage by improving communication and providing the tools necessary to resolve conflict more effectively. And lastly, marriage enrichment programs. This is support for already married couples navigating through the different phases of life. From marriage to parenthood and balancing all the in-between, this would be through interactive seminars, support groups, and retreats, providing an environment where couples can learn, grow, and strengthen their relationship. Next slide. So, our team is not only here to provide support resources directly, but to also connect our community members to other support resources that are available to them. One such resource is Nurtured Nest. This is an initiative started by a group of mothers from our very own Orlando community. It is dedicated to supporting expecting and new mothers through the challenges they face as they bring up the future of our communities. Nurtured Nest aspires to be a resource to growing families by being a supportive partner in meeting their families' needs, such as providing meals, comfort, support resources, assisting with chores, and all the little or big things that go into making a day. All growing families are requested to reach out to them without hesitation or fear of judgment. If you feel you can benefit from this program, you can scan the QR code here to the left to sign up to receive assistance. Please be assured, all sign-ups remain confidential. The success of this program rests on our community supporting one another. We request everyone who can volunteer, regardless of age, to please sign up and commit to helping the mothers of the community. To sign up to be a volunteer, you can scan the QR code to the right. I'm going to now hand it over to Zainab for a little bit more about our mental health committee.
Assalamu alaikum. As Asya introduced me, I'm Zainab, for those who don't know. If I can just get to the next slide. So I'd really like everyone to participate because our entire team and our podcast depends on how you respond to this question. So if you can pull out your phones, this is a QR code that will show results as we are going through the slides. Have you or anyone you know ever experienced a mentally strenuous situation in your life? So we'll wait for everyone to get their answers in, and then once we have the results up, we'll talk more about it.
If the media team can pull up the Mentimeter presentation, please. The QR code will be on there as well.
I don't think a lot of people on this side can even see the QR code.
All right. So, I think it limits the difficulty anyways.
Oh, okay. So as you can see, the answer predominantly is yes on this slide. And so I'll just read out the nationwide statistics on the next slide so we can see where our community stands. Okay. So the key statistics for mental health nationwide is 1 in 5 U.S. adults experience mental illness each year. 1 in 20 U.S. adults experience serious mental illness each year. 1 in 6 U.S. youth aged 6 to 17 experience a mental health disorder each year. And 50% of all lifetime mental illness begins by age 14 and 75% by age 24. Muslims have a similar lifetime prevalence rate, but they're significantly less likely to seek help. And cultural and societal factors play a tremendous role in shaping mental health and help-seeking behaviors in Muslim communities. Our goal as a team is to break the stigma surrounding mental health by opening up honest conversations and encourage the community to seek help when needed. Next slide, please. On that note, we would like to take this opportunity to introduce our official podcast, Whispers of Nafsiya. The aim of the podcast is to focus on mental health through the lens of Islamic teachings, expert knowledge, and the viewpoints of community members who have been through such situations. The team plans to have guest speakers, including Islamic scholars and mental health professionals. We aim to cover a wide range of topics, including overcoming anxiety, building healthy relationships, self-compassion, and the intersection of faith and mental health. The podcast will stream on all popular platforms such as Apple, Spotify, and YouTube for your convenient access. And our very first episode will be live on February 1st. We will be covering how to break the stigma around mental health using different perspectives. We're so honored to have Sheikh Abbas Ismail on that episode. You can keep up with our episode release dates through our Instagram page, which is also Whispers of Nafsiya. Since this podcast is for this community, we'd like to get everyone's input and participation to make it a great success. The next slide is going to have a QR code again that will be directed to our NGL page. This page is completely anonymous. So you can send us your answers, your opinions, and your suggestions, and your concerns on that page directly. And rest assured, everything's anonymous, and we'll discuss the concerns of the community through our podcast as we go along. The previous slide, please. So the first episode's gonna cover the breaking the stigma topic. So the question for the NGL is, what are some misconceptions about mental health that you have encountered within our community? The answers to that questions are going to be discussed on that episode.
And if you can't scan the QR code right now, if you follow our Instagram page, the NGL link is on there as well, so you can go ahead and submit your answers at a later time as well.
Next slide, please. So our team has come up with a list of resources that would be beneficial to the community. You can reach out to any of them according to your needs. Nasiha is a nonprofit organization that provides mental health support to Muslim youth and families. The Bismillah Institute is a faith-based organization focused on holistic growth, offering spiritual and mental health programs for individuals and families. And the Khalil Center is a psychological and spiritual wellness center rooted in Islamic principles, providing mental health services to the Muslim community. If you have any further questions about any of these, don't hesitate to contact us via email. You can reach out to us through our Instagram page or even in person, and we'd be more than happy to guide you. I'm going to hand it over back to Asya.
We're almost done, I promise. I think there's just 2 slides left. So next slide, please. Okay, this is a really important one. It says, place your confidence in us. Privacy and confidentiality have been a major concern when it comes to this committee and in general in our community. So I'm being very honest here. I know it's a concern. And we'd like you to place your confidence in us, because the only way we can help you is if you place your trust in us. At FSS, we deeply value the trust you place in us. We are committed to providing a safe and supportive environment where your thoughts, concerns, and experiences can be shared without fear. Our end goal is to bring about positive mental health, which we truly believe cannot be possible with trust, and therefore confidentiality. We want to assure you that confidentiality is a cornerstone of everything we do. Whether you are speaking with a team member or a professional on our team, everything discussed remains private. Even within our own team, we do not discuss anyone else's cases. This commitment is not just a policy, it is a promise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we uphold to protect your dignity and privacy. The individuals supporting this effort are volunteers who dedicate their time, mental energy, and compassion to help the community. Their goal is to provide a safe space for healing, growth, and support. Please know that your privacy is respected and that our team is here to support you every step of the way. Thank you for allowing us to walk alongside you and placing your trust in our team. Last slide. Please feel free to reach out to any of our team members with any questions or concerns. You can reach out to us via email at familysupport@orlandocenter.org. Members can also reach out individually to Sister Mahtab Manekia for any support as well. Her email address is up on the screen. You can also contact us individually for any direct contact information. Thank you so much.